This is PSN Newsrun, streaming exclusively on YouTube.
Welcome to PSN Newsrun. Our top stories today. Comfort Imanson vs Ibom Air. Did social media escalate the issue? And cholera on the loose again as health authorities sound warning to Nigerians. Join us for details of this and more stories. Comfort Imanson, the woman at the center of the Ibom Air saga, now faces multiple flight bans from her airline, the nation's airline operators and aviation regulators after her mid-flight clash with crew went viral. Let's hear Joyce's analysis on this trending story.
A routine flight from Uyo to Lagos turned into a national talking point after passenger Comfort Emerson allegedly assaulted Ibom Air crew and was forcibly removed, and a viral clip capturing her exposed chest. The video split public opinion sharply. According to Ibom Air and Airport CCTV, Emerson refused to switch off her phone, arguing with the pursuer after landing, slapped crew and security, and was restrained before being handed over to police. The airline has banned her from future flights, and she has reportedly been remanded in Kirikiri. Within minutes, the uncensored clip of her exposed chest circulated on X, Instagram Reels, and TikTok. Not just the altercation, but also a frame showing her upper body exposed. This sparked reactions from shocking to exploitative, with online reposts keeping the story trending. Popular musician Simi condemned the exposure being posted without law or consent, saying two wrongs don't make a right. Meanwhile, Sheun Kuti used the event linking recent airport dramas to juju, sparking a comedic side thread. Meanwhile, the Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo, said those who posted the video will face legal consequences. Ibom Air Travel permanently banned her from all Ibom Air flights, and she also got banned for life on all domestic and international flights by the airline operators of Nigeria. And finally, she got banned from NCAA, that is Nigeria's aviation regulator, covering all airlines, both local and international. This case shows how social media can escalate incidents, blending verified facts like assault charges and flight bans with uncensored imagery that fuels outrage, amusement, and privacy debates. Public opinion is split between calls for accountability and concerns over dignity, with celebrities shifting focus to who truly bears the cost of going viral. So here's the big questions Nigerians are asking. Will authorities address only the alleged assault or also target those who filmed and spread the explicit video of her exposed chest? One thing is for sure, Nigerians are watching closely. Reporting for PS News, Joycelyn Ella Keche Ada.
Nigeria is facing a fresh health scare as cholera cases climb past 1,100, with 30 deaths reported across 10 states, prompting urgent warnings from health authorities. Marianne takes us on this health journey.
Nigeria's health authorities are raising the alarm over a spike in suspected cholera cases following the Eid al-Adha celebration. More than 1,100 suspected infections and at least 30 deaths have been recorded across 10 states including Bayelsa, Zamfara, Abia, Cross River, Bauchi, Delta, Katsina, Imo, Nasarawa, and Lagos. Cholera, a bacterial infection, often spread through contaminated food or water, can kill within hours if untreated. Symptoms include severe diarrhea, vomiting, and dehydration. Outbreak risks are higher during large gatherings and in areas with poor sanitation or unsafe water supply. Conditions worsen in some regions by recent floods. The Nigerian Center for Disease Control is urging citizens to take preventive steps, drink only safe, treated water, wash your hands with soap regularly, cook food thoroughly, and report symptoms immediately to the nearest health facilities. Officials say controlling this outbreak would require not just quick medical response, but also a stronger sanitation measures in affected communities. With the disease spreading across multiple states, health experts warn that swift actions in the coming days will be critical to avoid a nationwide crisis. Marian Awia, PS News.
The World Bank has approved a $300 million loan to support millions of displaced people and their host communities in northern Nigeria, aiming to shift from emergency aid to long-term recovery and resilience. Here's Jocelyn with details of this report.
Northern Nigeria's crisis is getting a major shot of hope. The World Bank just approved a massive $300 million for the new SOLID project, short for Solutions for the Internally Displaced and Host Communities. Over 3.5 million people have been forced from their homes by conflict and insecurity. Local communities are stretched thin and basic services are crumbling. The SOLID project plans to change that, reaching 7.4 million people, including 1.3 million IDPs. And the focus is climate-smart infrastructure, better access to water, health and education, jobs and economic empowerment, building peace and community resilience. World Bank Country Director Matthew Verghese says it's about shifting from survival to stability, helping communities move from aid dependence to self-reliance. This is one of the biggest recovery pushes for Nigerians North, a real chance at long-term growth and hope. Reporting for PS News, Jocelyn Ella Keche Ada.
The Naira has inched up in the parallel market, trading at 1,500 Naira to the dollar at its strongest level in weeks, offering a brief respite in Nigeria's turbulent Forex landscape. Tessa Phillips is on the business desk.
The Nigerian Naira is showing a flicker of strength in the parallel market. As of this morning, it is trading at around 1,516 Naira to the US dollar, a slight improvement from 1,565 Naira last week. While the difference may seem small, in Nigeria's volatile Forex scene, even a 5 Naira shift is watched closely by traders, importers, and everyday citizens. Analysts say this uptick could be linked to a temporary increase in dollar supply from exporters and diaspora remittances, as well as tighter enforcement against currency speculators. However, experts warn it is too early to call this a turnaround. Inflation remains high, demand for dollars is still strong, and the official exchange rate is far from aligning with street prices. For now, the gain offers minor relief for businesses facing import costs and for consumers worried about rising prices. But sustaining this momentum would depend on broader economic reforms, improved foreign reserves, and investor confidence. Tessa Phillips, PS News.
Australia is set to formally recognize a Palestinian state at the United Nations this September, joining other Western nations in pushing for a two-state solution amid growing tensions in Gaza. Jocelyn monitored the international skies.
Australia is to recognize Palestinian state at the UN in September, a diplomatic shift championed by Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, aiming to boost momentum for a two-state solution. This move follows similar announcements from France, the UK, and Canada, and is framed as humanity's best hope to break the cycle of violence in the Middle East. It comes amid escalating international alarm over the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Australia's recognition is conditional. The Palestinian Authority must commit to demilitarization, ensure Hamas has no future role hold democratic elections, enable financial transparency, and enact governance reforms. Prime Minister Albanese defended the shift, accusing Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu of denial about Gaza's suffering. The decision, however, sparked sharp backlash both from Israeli security advocates and some Palestinian groups who argue it either undermines peace efforts or falls short without tougher actions. This is a major realignment in Australia's foreign policy. By joining global allies in recognizing Palestine, Australia hopes to catalyze renewed peace talks and humanitarian relief while navigating complex regional politics and domestic division. Reporting for PS News, Joycelyn Ella Keche Ada.
It's a packed day in sports, from a historic club takeover in Kaduna to Cristiano Ronaldo's engagement and VictorOsimhen's return to action amid a bizarre mosque naming controversy. Sam is on the sport desk.
Nigerian football has a new chapter as Super Eagles striker Sadiq Umar and lawmaker Honorable Bello El-Rufai officially acquired Ranger Bees FC, a historic Kaduna club set to compete in the Nigerian National League next season. Umar expressed excitement about reviving the club's legacy, saying he watched Ranger Bees produce talented players growing up and is proud to be part of its history. The duo plans to field both an academy team and a professional side, targeting promotion to the Nigerian Professional Football League. Supporters' feedback has been overwhelming, and the new owners promise to bring back the old memories and return fans to the stadium. Football icon Cristiano Ronaldo has proposed to longtime partner GeorginaRodriguez, marking a milestone in their 8-year relationship. The engagement was revealed on August 11 when Rodriguez shared a photo on Instagram showing her hand over Ronaldo's with a striking oval-shaped diamond ring. Who went public in 2017, share 5 children: Eva Maria and Mateo, the twins, daughter Alana, daughter Bella, and Ronaldo's son, Cristiano Jr. They also endured tragedy in 2022, losing Bella's twin brother shortly after birth. Their romance has been featured in Rodriguez's Netflix series I Am Georgina, where Ronaldo described her as much more mature for her age and a very interesting girl. Galatasaray coach Arkan Buruk has confirmed that VictorOsimhen returned to action on Friday against Karagoromok after sitting out last weekend's 3-0 win over Gaziantep. Buruk clarified that Super Eagles' forward absence was purely due to fitness concern, as he had only a short training period before the last match. Osimhen, who joined Galatasaray this summer from Napoli in a €75 million record deal, is also facing an unexpected controversy. The Bullet Mox in Konya was mistakenly listed on Google Maps as VictorOsimhen's Mox. The Bullet Mox in Konya was mistakenly listed on Google Maps as VictorOsimhen's Mox, sparking backlash from worshippers demanding its original name be restored. This is Samuel Ackman for PS News.
And that's a wrap on PSN Newsrun. I'm Oluwatosin Deba. Good night.
You just watched PSN Newsrun, streaming exclusively on YouTube. This is your trusted voice for news that matters. Subscribe, like, share, and stay informed.